Hi guys, nice to see everybody from Sunday Club. We're going to do a story today from Matthew, which is in the New Testament, and it's about when Jesus met the centurion. So the story starts in Matthew chapter 8, and it starts from verse 5. When Jesus entered Capernaum, a Roman officer met him and begged for help. "Sir, my servant is sick in bed at home, unable to move and suffering terribly." "I will go and make him well," Jesus said. "Oh no, sir," answered the officer. "I do not deserve to have you come into my house. Just give the order and my servant will get well. I too am a man under authority of superior officers, and I have soldiers under me. I order this one, 'Go,' and he goes, and I order that one, 'Come,' and he comes, and I order my slave, 'Do this,' and he does." When Jesus heard this, he was surprised and said to the people following him, "I tell you, I've never found anyone in Israel with faith like this. I assure you that many will come from the east and the west and sit down with Abraham, Isaac and Jacob at the feast in the kingdom of heaven. But those who should be in the kingdom will be thrown out into the darkness, where they will cry and grind their teeth." Then Jesus said to the officer, "Go home, and what you believe will be done." And the officer's servant was healed at that very moment. This is a really good story, isn't it, of faith, that this man who came to Jesus, the centurion, he really believed that Jesus could make his servant better. And Jesus did, and Jesus was so amazed by how much that he believed in him. So I wonder how that can help us every day. I just think that if we have worries ourselves, we can ask God by praying, and if we truly believe in our hearts that he'll help us, he will do. So maybe that's something that you can all do just through your prayers. If you have something that you really need some help with, you really believe it can happen, and then you can ask Jesus for his help and pray to him. Going back to the fact that it's Remembrance Sunday this weekend, it was rather lovely because in the First World War, all of the soldiers got given a copy of the New Testament, and that was just something that they could read and feel comforted by when they were away from their families and they were having to fight. And there's rather a lovely story from the Bible Society have of a soldier who put this small Bible in his pocket, and he put it right over his heart just here. And when he was at war and fighting, there was a bullet and it went into the Bible and it didn't go through to his heart. He was saved by the Bible, and I think that's rather a lovely story myself. I've got a little clip from my father-in-law, who's 97, for you all to just have a listen to. We put a few simple questions together for him, and we thought you'd probably be interested to hear. We did ask him when he fought in the Second World War if they had Bibles then as well, but sadly the answer to that was no. But I thought you might like to hear from somebody who fought in the war and some of the things that he had to say.
Hold on. Right, hold on. We'll just put that down there and let me record.
You can see your dad through that.
How's that?
Does that work? It's a long way away now.
That's it. Okay, so we've got CC and...
Okay, so the first question we have, are you going to say it? Is how old were you when you joined the Royal Air Force? Dad.
16.
16.
Wow.
Gosh, that was quite young, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And the next question is, Were you scared about being in the war? Were you scared?
Probably was at times.
Yes, okay.
At times.
I was at times. Right, the next question is, what food did they give you to eat?
What was the food like?
Basic.
Basic
You
food.
think? No,
What was that?
he can't remember exactly what.
No, I'm sure it's a long time ago. The children were
was.
wondering
I
what you
could-
had to eat.
It was actually you.
I can remember on Malta,
Yeah.
one slice of bread per day.
One
Wow, that's not a
one
lot, is it?
slice of bread a day. Gosh.
Yeah.
Did you lose weight?
I suppose I must have done a bit.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah. Gosh.
Same as everybody else on the island. This was on Malta.
Mm.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. Did you get any other things like egg? Did you get an egg or meat or anything?
No,
No.
you had one slice of bread a day. That was it.
That was it.
Crumbs.
Nothing else.
No.
Wow. That is. You must have been really hungry. Blimey.
Well, certainly thinner.
Yeah. Gosh.
Did you have to share a bedroom? Were you in a
I guess you're in barracks, were you?
Yes, in barracks, yes.
So yes, there would have been. It wouldn't have been a bedroom as such. It would have been a big room with lots of bunk beds in.
Was it like a dormitory, Dad?
Yeah.
Was it like a dormitory?
Yes,
So there was lots of you in there.
yeah.
Did you all have
George?
to share the same toilet and that?
Pardon?
Did you all share the same toilet and everything, or the bathroom?
Oh, yes, yes.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have had your own ensuite, I doubt, would you?
There's a question that I just wondered whether you could answer for the Sunday school. Now, I don't know if you remember this, but I know that some people in the army used to get given a Bible when they joined up. Did you get given a Bible? Do you
No.
remember? You don't remember that? No.
No.
No, okay.
No.
Did you get any medals in the war?
I had the Africa Star,
The Africa Star. And what was that for, Dad?
being in the African zone, or being on Malta.
Oh, for being on Malta.
Very good.
Okay, very good. Have you still got that? Oh no, Dad's,
Um,
Gerard's got it.
Yeah, I've got your medals, Dad.
Garrett's got them, yeah.
Yeah. Were you involved in the D-Day landings? That's gone to low battery now.
Oh,
I was going to say, pause the video.
Hang
we've
on.
got a low battery. There we go.
Okay.
Oh,
Here we go. It's my.
Is that better? Were you involved in the D-Day landings?
not on the actual D-Day itself, but very shortly after.
Not on D-Day. And which beach was it you came in at?
Omaha.
Omaha. And was there a lot of shooting when you landed?
On and around.
Wow.
Crumbs.
How much was that?
On and around, so there would have been some shooting going on. Maybe some artillery shells were landing nearby, were they, Dad?
No, not that I know was aware of.
Okay.
Were you really, I bet you were, but you were really happy to get back home to England at the end?
That was about 3 years later. Were you happy to get back?
Were you happy about that?
Very pleased, I'm sure.
Were you excited to come home or come back to here? Well, I went from Malta to the Middle East,
hmm
Wow.
and then back in France.
Yeah. And then you went up to Belgium, I think, didn't you?
Eventually, yes.
Wow. We're all so
That's
proud
where
that
I
you
met
did
your
that.
mother.
Was he in the second
You think
episode?
about it, the children have been making
Just a
some like
second.
little
Can I
poppy
help you?
wreaths
Oh, lovely. Beautiful.
all ready for
Oh,
next weekend.
No.
that's jolly good. Very
And
good.
I've got a poppy on.
Can you show your poppy?
No.
So just make that round so you can see the one that's on your top.
Very
So I was trying to think what we could do as a craft, and I did wonder if some of you might like to make a shield. And I know that you're all so inventive because I've been seeing the things that you've been doing when through Sunday Club recently. A shield is sort of shaped like this, and I was thinking that you could easily, with Mum and Dad's help, maybe make a shape from maybe some old cereal box or cardboard, and you could maybe decorate it. This picture here I think is going to have come through to you as well, so if you wanted you could cut this one out and you could stick it on card. It's maybe a bit small. There's a nice picture there of a centurion with Jesus healing him. And if that is not just what everybody likes doing, because I'm sure you all like doing different things, I've also attached like a colouring sheet there, which is quite nice, and that just says on it, look, great is thy faithfulness, because that centurion was so faithful, and because he had such good faith in Jesus, his servant was healed, really, wasn't it? He believed Jesus would do that for him. So you can have a little go at those and that, and I look forward to seeing what you've got up to on Sunday. All right, bye.